Hey everyone, this is Pause or Repeat. Here we figure out whether a game is really worth your time and money. Today's game is Crime Boss Rockay City. What do you get when you put together a ton of well-known celebrities into a game? You get Crime Boss Rockay City. This game came out recently on March 28th. The whole selling point of the game is that there are big celebrities such as Chuck Norris, Michael Madsen, Danny Glover, Danny Trejo, and even Vanilla Ice and more. A wacky cast of characters, that's for sure. But does the inclusion of celebrities in your game mean it's fun and good? Let's dive into that by first talking about the gameplay. The gameplay of Crime Boss Rockay City is a shooter. Specifically, if you are familiar with the Payday series, it takes a lot of inspiration from that. Like in Payday, you are committing crimes and looting before you make your escape, hopefully in one piece. The entire time, the authorities as well as rivaling gangs are attempting to stop you. And eventually they do, in which Crime Boss Rockay City decides to throw a roguelike element at you, making you start over with slight upgrades to get further in your next run. There is a multiplayer mode as well, which recycles missions from the single player mode, which you can endlessly replay with friends. But what about the story? The story follows Travis Baker, played by Michael Madsen. Without going into spoilers, Baker gets together a crew of people, and together they try to win a turf war between gangs. Meanwhile, Sheriff Norris, played by Chuck Norris, makes his moves to stop you. The story is simple and is playing on the nostalgia of 90s action movies that the game takes inspiration from. The real goal of the story to entice you is with the performances of the known celebrities in the cast of characters. But now the question still stands. Pause or repeat? So yeah, that's Crime Boss Rockay City. For me, this is a hard pass. And I'm gonna tell you why right now. This game feels so outdated. It feels like a game from like the mid 2000s, like around the Black Ops 1 era. I'd say it feels like they put all their budget into getting these celebrities in the game because they did not polish the game enough. It's buggy. It doesn't feel great to play, and not to mention, I don't know what happened with I don't want to blame the actors for this, but some of the acting is a little like this
little
is not
atrocious,
good. It's
abrasive.
a little atrocious, and I like I said, I want to blame the actors for it. I want to blame probably
No,
the
blame
voice
the actors.
direction,
Blame the actors.
but
These
you never
are
know.
Hollywood celebrities.
True.
It doesn't matter whether we're in
Chris,
mocap.
not Chris. Chuck Norris. I would expect better from him than what he did in this game.
Well, maybe it's
I don't
because
know.
he's not used to wearing that mocap spandex. You know what I'm saying? It's probably suction cupped all over his private parts, and he just, obviously it just didn't come through. I think you hit it. This game probably would have done best if it was on the PlayStation 3. Competing
Exactly.
with, the likes of like Grand Theft Auto 4. But yeah, I mean, it's really buggy. The gameplay's awful. It feels like a lot of side quests that you would probably see in Grand Theft Auto Online. You might want to play it, when it comes for free on like cloud gaming, but that's because you ran out of options to play anything new or vibrant. Yes, this is a hard pass. I am definitely going to pause. It's you're going to want to pause after like the first chapter. There are so many different outlets you could go to. I think of like the Mafia series or Payday. You might as well play those games. This one, nah, that's not it, fam.
No, yeah, 100%. There's better games to play. Like you said, Payday or Mafia, or even go do some heists in Grand Theft Auto 5. Because that's gonna be a
Exactly.
better time than this. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, I guess
definitely
the
a
only thing that's a
pause.
benefit with this game compared to the heist on Grand Theft Auto Online is you won't be waiting for like 5 minutes in the loading screen just to get into the heist. But this one, clearly, you're not even going to want to play it with your friends because guess what? Your friend's not even going to buy the game. It's that bad.